Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at something that I am absolutely unfamiliar with, but I bought it just because I think it looks really cool. So this is Zordon from the Power Rangers TV show and movies. So I never actually watched the show. I'm not really that familiar with it. I've seen snippets of different episodes and things, but it wasn't really a show that I got into. But near as I can tell, Zordon was the guy who kind of got all the Power Rangers together. He made them a team, and he was kind of like their boss. And he was this kind of creepy looking head that was floating around in this cylinder type thing. So if I move this around, that's the side of the box. This is made by Iron Studios, but I got it from Sideshow Collectibles. And here's what this whole thing looks like. See, it's a really cool looking cylinder kind of thing, and you can see Zordon's face inside there. And I think there's a light down here that shines up to illuminate his face. So I just think it's really neat looking and kind of creepy, and that's why I liked it, even though I'm really unfamiliar with the theme itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. Now, oh, okay, we got some nice foam going on here. So when I was on Sideshow Collectibles, I had not intended to buy this. In fact, I didn't even know this existed. And then, here, I'm going to have to just turn it upside down, I think, to get this thing out of here. There we go. Okay. And, oh, it looks like we got tape. Okay, well, let me cut this open real quick. Alright, so as I was saying, when I went on the Sideshow website, I actually went on there to buy something else. Something really big and really cool, and I hope to show you guys that in a future video. I had to pre-order it, so that's a little bit of a teaser there for you. But when I was on their website, that's when I saw this, and I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. So even though I'm not like a big fan or know that much about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I still wanted to get it just because this looks really wild. Alright, let me see if I can get this off of here now. Ooh, okay, oh, nice. Okay. Hopefully I'm still in camera. Yes. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, so, ooh, this is nice. This looks like the base of it right here. Wow, this is actually, wow, that's heavy. That is heavy. Feels like it's made of some kind of a heavy material. Wow, look at that. Oh, that looks cool. Look at the paint job on that. It's got this metallic kind of a purplish color. I'll get a close-up of this when we get it all put together. That is cool looking. This is heavy. It feels like it's made of like a polystone material. That's where the light's going to shine through. It looks like that's just a frosted lens on there. Here's the bottom. Oh, okay, that comes open. That's what it looks like here. So there's a wire, and that's just kind of loose. Oh, it looks like that may have been, it looks like it just came off. I think that's supposed to be glued. So I'll have to re-glue that. I'm not sure which way this goes. And then here is the battery compartment. Let's see, does it have a set screw? Good, it doesn't. I hate when they put those set screws. Looks like it's going to use 3 AA's. 3 AA batteries. I'll have to put some batteries in here. Power Rangers Zordon, Iron Studios. Some copyright stuff. Not sure what that 1 of 10 thing is. Alright, then we have this. This is the cylinder part. Alright, there's that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's got kind of like a frosted kind of look to it. I don't know if you can see that. It's not fully clear. They gave it a nice frosted look. That's pretty nice. I think that'll make it look more eerie once the lights are on. And let's take a look at Zordon himself here. This is really neat. Looks better than I thought it was going to. Oh, okay, so there he is. Oh, look at that. Look at the paint job on his face. See if I can get some good lighting on there. Look at that. They did some really nice shading on that. Look at his eyes. Can you see the creepy looking eyes on there? He's got that kind of icy blue color. Look at the sides. They have kind of like that video corrupting kind of look to it. Let's see this side here. See on the top here, it's got this kind of texture going on. Look at the back. I wasn't sure what the back looked like. It looks like, it's kind of cool. It looks like video, kind of like pixelation. I didn't know if it was going to be just like a concave version of his face, but it looks like there's pixelation kind of things going on there. And then look at this nice detail going on up here. The color on this is great. That kind of purplish metallic finish is really nice. This looks like it's made of metal right here. Those might be metal. I'll have to take a closer look. There's the top of it. Alright, well let's try to get this thing put together. Okay, so I put some batteries in this thing now. I'm amazed at how heavy this base is. So that's what it looks like. You can see the really cool blue and white lights that they got in there. I didn't glue this back in, I just left it loose because I don't know if it was meant to be loose like that or not. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay, so there's that. Now we got the cylinder here. So it looks like that just fits right in here. There's no notches or anything on it, so I'm just assuming that it just slides in place like that. Make sure it's nice and flat. Okay, and then we put this guy in here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it just fits in there. You know, I just want to check something real quick. I wanted to see what this is made of. Feels like it's plastic, I guess. I didn't even check that out. Alright. Put that in there. I don't know if you have to match up the this with these. I'm going to go ahead and try to do that, though. I think it just pushes right on like that. Yeah, that looks... God, this is cool looking. Alright, I'm going to go and turn on the lights, but I think my studio lights are going to drown these out, so I may have to do this. Ooh, nice. Alright, so I'm going to probably have to turn out the lights. But before I do that, let's take a look at all the cool details in there. Okay, so apologies for the glare. It's just really hard to film stuff like this. But let's go and start with the top here. Look at all this excellent, excellent detail that we got going on. Look at all that. That looks so good. There's that purplish metallic color. Goes all the way around. On the top here, I'm pretty sure these are metal. At least, well, maybe not. Maybe they're not. They should feel cold if they're metal, and they're not. But it sure looks like metal, so they did such a good job on it. There's the top of it. Let me see if I get some light in there. There you can kind of see what that looks like on the top. That looks really good. And also, I forgot to mention, I did not have that pushed down all the way. So, because it looked a little crooked, and I was like, why is that so crooked on there? But while we're on the back here, let's take a look. See how weird that looks? So you can kind of see, it's hard to get this lit. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at it looks like it's pixelated video. And I'm sure that's what they intended that to look like, but look how nice that looks. It almost looks like it's 3D printed. That's really neat. And the icy blue color of his face. Let's turn him around. You can see it's just half of his face right there. Now let me get the front part of his face. Try to get the light off of there. There we go. You can kind of see the nice paint job they did. That light blue and the blue coloring. His eyes look really good. They almost look like they're real. Of course, now we're getting the distortion from the cylinder. Can't remember the name of the actor who played Zordon, and they may have had more than one as the show went on. The show actually ran on for quite a while, and it was quite a few cast changes. They kept changing. I think one of the earlier guys complained that he was virtually making no money, and he tried to get the other Morphin Power Ranger actors to join in to kind of ask for more money, and I think most of them kind of bailed out near the end. So he eventually left. But that's unfortunate. You know, a lot of those shows, those people didn't get paid what they should have, especially in the first year. And when they're younger, you know, they don't really know. And they may not have had a good agent either. But look at this. God, that detail is great. So this base, like I said, I think it's polystone, and it is heavy. It is a heavy thing. But the paint job is just so good. Looks like there's real metal in there, but it's not. Especially on these areas down here. I like that little detail down there. See that kind of rough, whatever that kind of texture is going on right there? Yeah, so I mean, I just think this thing looks cool, even though I'm not familiar with the whole thing. Okay, so let me turn the lights off and we'll take a look at it in the dark. Alright, so let's turn off the main lights here so that we can get a nice view of how this looks in the dark. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that looks awesome. That looks really, really cool. Now it's getting washed out on camera. Oh, look at that. I love how the camera kind of does weird stuff with its face right there. Ooh, look at the eyes right there. They're all black. Let me see if I can kind of focus in on it. It's really kind of hard to get it on camera. The camera's having a hard time. So if you look at it in person, it's got more of an even kind of glow to it, and it's almost purplish. It's turning out kind of blue here. I wonder if I could try to get a good angle. It's hard to get a good angle on this to where you can really appreciate it, because it's kind of, the top of it is hard to see. Oh, that's a shame. It's not turning out as good on camera. I wish you could see it in person because it looks really cool. It's really creepy looking. I love it. Yeah, so it looks really white down here, but it's like that purple, or it's like that bluish white. Maybe if I get closer. He almost looks like he's underwater on camera right there. That's neat. There's the back of him. Yeah, it's a shame it's getting washed out so bad. It's almost getting like a negative effect on there. The camera doesn't know quite how to focus on it because it's so weird. Wow, that's neat. Oh, I love that. That is really cool. I think I'll use that as the thumbnail right there. So I'm trying some yellow light on here, which I think actually looks better. You can see his face better. Yeah, now you can see the details of it. I love this thing. It is creepy. It's creepy looking. I really like it. So even if you're not a fan of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or you're not that familiar with it, even so, this is a nice little curiosity to have, just because it's cool looking, like having this creepy face staring at you in the dark. I love it. I love this kind of stuff. So, as I mentioned, I found this on the Sideshow Collectibles website, and it was $160, which I thought was actually a pretty fair price for this. I would expect something like this to be around a couple $100, just especially for the quality of it, because it's so nicely done. So if you want one, that's where to get it. They may have them at other collectible websites. I didn't really look around, but I think it's neat. Another odd curiosity to have in your house if you are like me and just have kind of a bunch of weird odds and ends all over the place. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the review. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd very much appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and have a good one.